Hello, German Thompson fans. This is German Thompson back with another YouTube video. Um, this is the Colts Preview, Colts at Steelers preview game for that. For this, I'm going to be doing another video after this. So don't worry if you're interested in that. It's week 9. I'm going to be doing my playoff predictions for the midseason, I guess. Anyway, that's another video. We're talking about Colts and Steelers here. I don't know how long this will really be, because this is Colts, because the Dolphins one was, Dolphins, stunk. So, but we have to, how do I put this? We have to capitalize a lot more first quarter. I think mostly because our team was a little rusty. We always seem like we're rusty after our bye week. That's why it's always good for us to play. That's why I kind of like when we don't get a bye week, because in the playoffs, because then that way we keep on playing. We're all pushed. Yes, critical breaks are good and stuff, and healing and whatnot. But when it comes to the Steelers and bye weeks, we just don't really do well. So that's why I was happy we kind of played Miami, because then it allowed us to click a little bit more. That being said, we have the Colts now, with a very good Colts. Even without Andrew Luck, they're still doing well. Jacoby Brissett, or as I call him, Indianapolis Barbecue Brisket. He's been slinging balls. Obviously T.Y. Hilton's not playing versus the Steelers. That's what he's been confirmed. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's not playing. So they'll be utilizing the pass. I don't know. They'll be utilizing more of their run game a lot more, because Marlon Mack has already been doing great. So, how will he fare against a great front seven that the Steelers have with Watt, Bush, Williams, Dupree, Cam Hayward. I forgot who's playing the other end position besides Tuitt, because I know Tuitt's not playing anymore, and what's his face, Hargrave. With our elite front seven. That's and our elite secondary too. Our elite secondary with Minkah Fitzpatrick, Nelson, Edmonds, Mark Barron as a safety linebacker hybrid that we use on our dime plays. Because Williams and Bush are our main two middle linebackers, and then obviously Barron plays our dime plays, and I don't know if he's done really anything besides Minkah Fitzpatrick and other things, but it's good to have a dime linebacker, besides like Devin Bush, who can do things and whatnot. But this Colts team is different. I think Jack Doyle's going to get a lot. I think, obviously, Brissett's going to get a lot. Yes, we do play great versus the Colts. Obviously, we had always played great for a while. Going back to when I was young and watching the Peyton Manning when he was on the Colts, and then now, Andrew Luck, and now Barbecue Brisket. I don't really want to call it a rivalry. I guess you could say it's a rivalry. It's very one-sided. The Colts may consider it a rivalry because they keep on losing to us. It's more of just a free game for us. We keep on winning, so, this game could spark a rivalry. This could spark a Colts-Steelers rivalry. We'll both beat the Patriots. Probably not, but a Colts rivalry with the Steelers. Kind of want it, kind of don't. I think it really depends. This matchup here is also the matchup of the future, sort of. These quarterbacks are the quarterbacks of the future for the Steelers. I think this is a good testing ground for Mason. Obviously this season. This game would also be a good testing ground. I really wish he utilized the deep ball a little bit more. Last game while we were playing the Dolphins, because they didn't really have much of a secondary, even though Mason got picked twice, or one was a pick, another one wasn't, but you know what I mean. want him, I guess, utilize the deep ball a little bit more. He might have to do it a little bit more because all they really have still use a lot of screens and a lot of slants and like short pass distances. And the Colts realize that they can really shut down this our running backs. So if they can stop the run and they can play short, close to the sidelines and close to the line, our pass plays and our runs are going to be hard. They utilize, and that'll be a hard, I guess, offensive form and to do as obviously. I will say it is possible we end up winning. Obviously, without T.Y. Hilton, our defense can be elite. I don't know who's going to be playing the wide receiver now because their number 2 is now their number 1 and stuff. So that position should be nice. We don't have to. We still have to work hard. We can't underestimate them, obviously, because they're a good team. I will say, Barbecue Brisket. He's nothing like in like your normal African American, just in a black quarterback. Most black quarterbacks of or of that black descent are more rushing quarterbacks. I mean, when I think of a black one, I think like Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, who primarily have that run capability. He's not really one. He's more of a. I think that he's more like an Andrew Luck or a not Tom. I guess Tom Brady. You can say Big Ben, and Rodgers. He kind of sits more in the pocket. You don't really see him rush. I mean, he can if he needs to. Obviously, all quarterbacks can rush if they need to. There's no stop. Quarterbacks can do that if they want, but he's not one you occasionally would need a spy for, like Lamar Jackson or Cam Newton or something like that. So this is good. That means we can put more men on to blitzing or to coverage and doing zone coverage, man coverage, whatever the coverage. Obviously, defense. Even though the plays have been called a little shoddy here or there, this defense that we have now, I don't want to say we. I think if we had the way the defense has been playing now and we had all these pieces week 1 versus New England, the game in New England would have been completely different. Would we have won? Probably, definitely not. No. We definitely would have never won that. We would never have won that game at all. Closer than 33-3, but yeah, no. So this defense is very really elite. Do I think we can go into New England in the playoffs and beat them? To say that Big Ben went into the Colts Stadium. I think they were the number 1 seed back when in his first season, and they won that game, and then eventually went to the Super Bowl. Isn't far-fetched to say Jason can do the same, but Mason's got to be able to he's got to be able to figure out how to throw the ball deep downfield. And Juju's got to be more open. So that's really it. I mean, Johnny Holton, who's our speedster wide receiver, getting him open would be nice. Maybe put him in the slot and have him do some cuts and whatnot to get deep. Would be cool. Would be good to see. Obviously, Deontay Johnson's definitely our number 2. James Washington, I like him. He's a good. He's more of a blocker. I don't want to say this because he does, but he just hasn't been developing as the wide receiver we thought he would have been. And Deontay Johnson's definitely our number 2. That being said, what do we do? I think we just keep Washington as depth for right now. I don't think we really do anything with him besides depth. Moncrief and Switzer we can probably cut. If anything, maybe make Washington learn how to do return specialist moves, unless we get like a running back or a like cornerback, I don't know, another wide receiver in the draft that can do those, especially, I mean, I'll do it if I go to college and play football, but yeah, that being said, it would be, that's up to, obviously up to them. It would be interesting to see how everything goes. Do I think, closer game than Miami? I'm going to say field goal, maybe touchdown, maybe even what happened. They score a touchdown, and then the team misses a 2-point conversion or something to tie the game up, and they end up losing by 2, like how Dallas lost to the Jets that way. Still great. Still going to be a good game. Probably one of the better 1 o'clock games you'll get. Do I think this is all these games are from rest of the season are must wins. I will say yes, we can still maybe lose 2. I mean, if we lose 2, 10-6, that ain't bad. Losing 2, even losing 1 and going 11-5 after the way this team played early in the half and being this is phenomenal. Going 3-4 would be great. Because then we win this game, we'll be 500. We'll be 4-4, which is a good place. 4-4 is good. We play LA next week, which that's going to be a hard game. I'll talk about that next week when the LA game. If I would say if you're gonna watch this game, stream it. Obviously, I definitely stream this game 100%. I get the Jets Dolphins game. I'm definitely streaming this game. I don't want to watch that crap. It's a crap. If I don't want to watch it. It's stupid. I mean, why would I want to torture myself and watch that? I don't. It's not even like it's. I would. I mean, well, the only reason I really watch other teams other than these guys are because of fantasy. But for this, I just really. No, I'm definitely streaming this game. This is going to be a good game. I need Juju to do well. That being said, I also need Barbecue Brisket to do. Honestly, I'll be fine. The Colts score 21 points. What happens? Brisket throws 3 touchdowns, so he scores 21, or not 21, but 3 touchdowns, so he scores how many points, and he goes 200 yards, maybe 250. Good for him. 3 touchdowns. Be nice. Marlon Mack gets 1 touchdown. They missed a 2-point conversion, so they end up going 27 to 30. No, 27 to 30. No. Yeah, 27-30. I don't know what I was thinking that one. 27-30. And Steelers just pull out the win. Juju gets a nice touchdown. Samuels does some Wildcat stuff. Not too much like we did because we completely exposed ourselves. But we do a little Wildcat here and there. Maybe try like a Philly special, jet sweep. I don't know. Put Johnny Holton at that wide receiver. Do some jet sweeping. That would be... Use him on the end around. He's our speedster. It would make perfect sense to do that with him. Because he'd be able to shred teams and shred defenses and whatnot. It only makes sense. That's what you'd use him for. So, that being said, could be a nice possibility to see how it works. Anything else I can really say? Not really. I mean, Jack Doyle catches one of those touchdowns. I just need... I'm talking about that for fantasy. But I'm saying 30-27 Steelers up. Steelers go 4-4. The Colts go 5-3. 5-3. So they would be technically tied with the Texans. Texans could actually go 6-4. No, 6-4. No, not 6-4. 6-3, or go 5-4, depending on how they do. I think, I forgot what their record is. I really don't care too much about the Texans. If anything, possible playoff matchup with them, but honestly, this is about it. I'm just expecting good game. Barbecue Brisket, he'll do his stuff, we'll do ours, and we'll catch the dub. I mean, that's the really way I can really see it. Other than that, that's about it. I mean, the win was a win. We'll keep on getting them. That being said, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to tell your friends. I'm doing more of these videos now. I think I'm doing well. I'm a good Steelers channel, I guess you can say now. I'm really progressing. Uh, be great. Hit 100 subs. Um, I haven't even hit 50 yet. Why am I talking about 100? I guess because 100's like the big milestone. Well, it's the first milestone, really. Actually, the first milestone is probably one sub, but I guess the next milestone. So yeah, so far we'll continue. But like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. I do a lot of YouTube videos based off of sports and whatnot. I do these videos weekly, for the most part. I try to keep them short because not everyone wants to watch this long video. And, shorter videos much more convenient because people can stick around a little bit, see what they, really talk about it more. Hey, go Steelers. It's John Thompson saluting off.